Micheal Myers, Chucky, Pennywise, do you think you have the strength or the ability to survive an encounter with one of these classic horror movie villains? Let's find out. What's happening, you beautiful people? In this video, I'm going to be ranking all these classic horror movie villains tier list style on how I think I would fare well against them. Do I think I can whoop their ass? Do I think I'm going to get my ass kicked by them? I don't know. Let's find out and rank all these classic villains. First off, let me break down the categories that I'm going to be ranking these villains in. So first off, we have whooping their ass. Now that means I think I could whoop their ass, no problem, easy peasy. Second, we have I stand a chance, which means I have a pretty solid chance at surviving. I think I could put up a pretty solid fight. Next, we have let's be friends. This one's a little bit weird, but I think I could, befriend a couple of these villains maybe. We can hang out, we could be bros, we can chill together, we would have a good time, all the vibes would be good. Now next we have make it quick, which means if I encounter these people, I probably wouldn't survive, and if they kill me, I want it to be quick. I want it to be just done and over with. And lastly, we have I'm gonna kill myself. If I encounter some of these horror movies villains, I'm gonna kill myself. I just don't want to deal with all the problems that they're gonna give me. I'm just gonna kill myself. So yeah, so that's all the categories we have for this tier list. All right, let's jump right into the ranking for these characters. And now I think I have a pretty good solid variety of characters. I got about 20 or so. I think I picked all kind of the mainstream ones that people know and love. So let's jump right into it. First off, we have Annabelle the Cursed Doll. And I think she's going straight into whooping her ass. Because with Annabelle, she's a kind of a cursed possessed doll, and she kind of takes over your whole house pretty much. And if that happens, I'm just gonna get hazard insurance on my house. I'm gonna burn my house down with Annabelle inside of it, and then boom, she's gone. And I'm moving to, Idaho or something. I'm not dealing with none of that supernatural, evil, demonic stuff. I'm good. I don't need that in my life, especially in my house. When a villain invades my house, that's my zen, that's my peace. And no, I'm not dealing with it. I'm burning the house down, getting the insurance money, and I'm gonna live my life. Next, we have Pennywise the Dancing Clown. Now we have the Bill Skarsgård version right here. I also have the Tim Curry one later down the line, but we're gonna focus on the Bill Skarsgård Pennywise. Now with this Pennywise, I think I could whoop his ass. Now, Pennywise feeds on your fear, right? And as an adult, as a 23-year-old man, my fears are a little bit more complex than a 7-8-year-old child's fears. Now me, I fear debt. So unless Pennywise is turning into a credit card that I owe $2,000 on, I'm not gonna be very scared of him. So I think I could easily whoop his ass. Next on the list, we have Candyman. Helen. Okay, so with Candyman, make it quick. Just make it quick. I don't think I would fare well against Candyman. I don't want a rusty hook going through my spleen. I haven't gotten my tetanus shot. So yeah, I probably would not fare well, and I would really probably shit my pants if I heard this man's sexy deep voice behind me. Ooh, what did he say? Yeah, so I don't want no part of Candyman. Please make it quick if I encounter you, Candyman, please. Next on the list, we have Chucky, our favorite killer doll. Okay, so with Chucky, I know a lot of people would just say, oh, he's a doll, like what can he do? You can just kick him, and he's over with, he's done. But with Chucky, I feel like he always has the element of surprise because he's a doll. You don't expect a doll to be a mass serial killer. So with Chucky, I think I'm still gonna whoop his ass just because he is a doll, but he's a little bit sneaky, so yeah, I'm still gonna put him in whooping in the ass though. Classic character, love Chucky. Alright, next we have Critters. So with Critters, I think I'm whooping their ass. Even though there might be a lot of them, I could probably fare well. I pretty much would just shoot them all down. I think it'd be kind of fun to kind of kill these little critters. I don't know. I think I could definitely easily take them. Okay, next we have the Doctor from the Human Centipede. I'm going straight to kill myself. If I'm ever in the situation where I'm about to get my face sewn on to another person's asshole, I would instantly just want to die. I would not, especially if I'm in the middle of the Human Centipede. No, Hell no. So, oh my god, I would just kill myself if I had the opportunity to do so. Alright, next we have Freddy Krueger, the classic Freddy Krueger. I'm going with make it quick. So with Freddy, he ruins your sleep. I love sleep. I love sleeping. I like to sleep at least 8 hours a day, and I take naps very frequently. So if he's taking that away from me and I have to stay up all day, I hate coffee. I don't want to drink energy drinks all day. I don't want the paranoia and the anxiety of having to deal with this man. I mean, when you're sleeping, that's like the most peaceful part of your day, and he takes that away from you. So please, Krueger, just kill me on the first time I encounter him. I don't want to have reoccurring dreams of this burnt, crispy monster. Next, we have GhostFace. Okay, so with GhostFace, I think I'm gonna go with I Stand a Chance. Because first of all, I'm pretty well versed in horror movie trivia. I could probably nail that. Secondly, Ghostface is a little bit clumsy, you know? So, you know, he falls around a lot. He's very theatrical. He does a lot of flopping and sliding. I mean, he flops more than LeBron James on the basketball court. So, I think I could fare well against him. I can hold my own. And Ghostface isn't like a big guy, you know? He's not like a big physical guy or woman. You know, it's either or. So, I think I could put up a solid fight against Ghostface. So, yeah. Ghostface goes with I Stand a Chance. Next up is Hannibal Lecter. I'm gonna go with make it quick as well. Hannibal's just really smart and just really creepy, and I just don't want to get eaten. I don't want my face cut off. I just don't want to deal with that at all. So Hannibal Lecter's going to make it quick. He is just so smart and maniacal, and I just don't want to deal with this man. I mean, just look at him. Look at that mask. That's a cool mask, by the way, but no, I don't want no part of Hannibal Lecter. Okay, we have Jack Frost, your favorite snowman here. So the Jack Frost movies are kind of these B horror movies that were released in, I think, the mid-90s. I remember watching these as a kid, and I definitely wanted to include this this character because I always thought just like a killer snowman was pretty funny. But I'm going to straight whooping his ass, man. I'm pulling out the blowtorch, I'm cranking my thermostat up to 90 degrees, and I'm just gonna melt him. You know, I think I could fare well against a giant snowman, I'm sorry. Next up, we have Jason Voorhees. Okay, with Jason, I'm gonna go with make it quick. Especially if I'm dealing with like the remake Jason, like the Derek Mears Jason from the 2009 remake. That man is scary. He's a running Jason. That's because Jason usually walks, but in that movie he runs. So yeah, I feel like Jason would definitely make my kills quick. He's not really one for theatrics. He's straight to business. You know, if I'm on Camp Crystal Lake, you know, I expect to pretty much die very quickly from Jason. So yeah, I think he would make it quick. So I'm gonna go with please make my murder quick. Next off, we have the shark from Jaws. Funny thing is, I just saw Jaws for the first time like 2 months ago. I ended up buying the 4K steelbook for Jaws. I know, right? A super classic movie that has never really got around the scene. It's one of those movies where I always kind of knew about it and I knew the plot, but I never actually watched it all the way through. So with the shark from Jaws, I'm going with killing myself. I would definitely kill myself before, you know, this giant megalodon shark was able to eat me, you know, limb from limb. I just don't want to get eaten by a shark. I can only imagine the pain that would cause a human just to get slowly like getting drowned and getting chomped on. I'm good. That's like a terrible way to go. So yes, I'm gonna kill myself before. Next up, we have Jigsaw. So with Jigsaw, I'm also gonna go with kill myself because the traps in the Saw movies are just so like crazy and out there, especially in the later sequels. It's like, okay, you gotta pull a key out of your asshole or else you're gonna get a fucking bear trap to the face. And I just don't want to deal with any of that. And even if I did survive like the Saw traps, I'm gonna be like wounded. I'm gonna like end up walking out with a missing arm, with like no eyeballs. And like, how am I even gonna live on? You know, I'm probably gonna bleed out on, you know, on my way out of the traps. Like, is Jigsaw gonna call me an Uber to take me to the hospital after I'm done with these traps? Probably not. So I'm just gonna, you know, if the opportunity happened, I would kill myself before I was even involved in any of these traps. I just don't want to deal with all that craziness that Jigsaw puts you through. And just the torture porn aspect, because I know, like, I'm gonna get fucked up in that room. So I'm good. I'm gonna kill myself before any of that happens. All right, next up we have Leatherface. Good old Leatherface. You know, I feel like Leatherface is just a little bit misunderstood. You know, he kind of does all of his crazy family's dirty work, you know. I feel like he's kind of just a hurt young man inside, you know. So I'm gonna go with let's be friends. You know, I feel like we could hang out maybe. You know, he might be a little bit crazy, he might be kind of your weird, kind of standoffish friend, but you're still really cool with him, you know? I feel like he's just a sweet guy, he has a really crappy, weird family who likes to eat people. Leprechaun, okay, this is easily, I'm going with let's be friends with the Leprechaun. I feel like, you know, the Leprechaun movies are very goofy and campy. My favorite one is Leprechaun in the Hood. That one's awesome. I feel like we can like maybe smoke weed together, we can hang out, we can talk about gold, you know, and you know, we would just have a good time. I feel like he's probably a Pisces, you know, I'm assuming, because you know, he's a leprechaun, you know, maybe, I don't know, are all leprechauns born in March? I'm born in March, so maybe we would bond over that. You know, we would hang out, maybe, you know, drink some beers, play some Nintendo Switch, you know, we have a good time. So I think me and Leprechaun would be very good friends, and I would definitely approach him in a friendly manner, because he's kind of ugly cute, you know, and I kind of like leprechauns. They seem like good people, and I'm part Irish, so there you go. All right, we have Linda Blair from The Exorcist. I think I could stand a chance. I know I'm not a priest and I don't know how to perform an exorcism, but I think I could stand a chance. I really do. I don't know. I don't want to hit a woman, but I think I could slug her real good, you know? I mean, I'm not an advocate for violence, but I think I could give it to her, you know? I could probably stand a chance and really, you know, throw some haymakers at her. Okay, the next batter up is Annie Wilkes from Misery. So Annie Wilkes is just a crazy lady, but I also feel like we could be friends. You know, I feel like we could bond, you know, we can maybe write a book together. You know, we could like stay in her cabin and like, you know, roast marshmallows around the campfire, you know, and just maybe play a little Scrabble, a little Monopoly or something, and just have a good time. You know, I feel like she's just a little bit misunderstood. She's a little cuckoo. She's kind of your crazy friend who's just a little bit weird and misunderstood. So we could probably be friends. I feel like we would have a good time together. Okay, good old Mikey boy, Micheal Myers. Okay, he's going directly to Make It Quick. Please make it quick, because Michael is sick, and he's a sick man, especially after watching Halloween Kills and all the stuff he be doing in that movie, gouging people's eyes out, I mean, decapitating people and making their head into jack-o'-lanterns. I don't want to end up like that. Like, he has too much fun killing people. Like, I'm good. Like, he would just kill me in the slowest and craziest ways. Like, imagine having like a 12-inch kitchen knife going into your torso. No, thank you. Like just James Ducournau is just like a sadistic Micheal Myers. No thanks. Or even the Rob Zombie version, that would be brutal as well. So yeah, no, I want no part of you, Mikey. Please make it quick. Esther from The Orphan. With Esther, if you haven't seen the movie The Orphan, she is a woman, a full-grown woman, but she looks like a little girl. She has like a deformity or a disease where she can't like really like grow into an adult. So she would definitely catch you off guard. But like I said, I'm not an advocate for violence. I'm whooping this little girl's ass. I'm taking her out. I don't care. She ain't getting to me, bro. I'm a popper, man. I'm not dealing with Esther. And she's crazy, bro. Like, I'm good. But I'm whooping that ass. No doubt about it. All right, next up we have the Nun from the Conjuring universe. And with the Nun, I think I'm gonna whoop her ass. I'm sorry, I'm not even gonna put myself in a position to be attacked by this crazy, nasty woman. I mean, she's not even really like that scary. I feel like I could definitely like fend myself against like entities and ghosts, because I'm just getting the hell out of there. Like, even if it's my house, like I said, I'm burning that motherfucker down and getting the insurance money from my house and just gonna buy a new house. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy the hazard insurance from my house, burn the house down, whatever entity is inside the house is just gonna get burned, and then I'm gonna live my life and move on. So yeah, I'm whooping the nun's ass. Now we have The Thing from the movie The Thing, one of my favorite horror movies of all time, probably top 3, maybe even top 2. Awesome movie. But with that being said, I would not want to deal with this alien that can transform and morph into anything it wants to be. Imagine dealing with that in an isolated location like the movie. If I'm in an isolated location like the scientific research center that they're in the middle of Alaska, where you can't go anywhere, you don't know who to trust, you don't know who the thing is, you're probably questioning, you know, are you the thing? You know, just all the paranoia that goes along with that movie and just being in that situation. No, I'm gonna kill myself. I would go insane. Like, I just don't want to deal with The Thing whatsoever. Okay, last but certainly not least, we have Tim Curry's version of Pennywise, the dancing clown. Do you have Prince Albert in a can? Well, you do. Well, you better let the poor guy out. What? That scene is so funny to me, no looking back on it. But yeah, I'm going directly to kill myself. I'm not dealing with this version of Pennywise. So when I first watched the It miniseries as a kid, I had to be around 8 or 9 years old, and I watched it at my grandparents' house. And they live kind of on the farm, the countryside. So something about watching that movie in that environment really creeped me out. I don't think I slept like the whole day after watching this film. Something about Tim Curry's performance, without him even turning into whatever you're scared of, whatever you're fearful of, he's just creepy just by himself as the clown. So I just don't want to deal with him. I'm not even scared of clowns. His performance is just that good to where I was just deathly afraid of him. Okay, pretty solid looking tier list here. I like this. A nice variety of characters. Let me know what you guys thought of the tier list down in the comment section down below. And if you're brave enough, put a list together of the characters you think that you could kill, or some characters you think that would whoop your ass and kill you. I'm very curious to see what you guys think, and if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. It really helps the YouTube gods push this video out to more people. And if you guys like these types of videos, let me know. I would definitely make more of them because this was a lot of fun. With all that being said, I will see you beautiful people in the next video. Peace.